Okay, hey guys, so I'm going to just do a quick review, and I also have to do this for documentation for Airbnb. Anyways, but it is specifically for this reservation that I canceled. It's called Sao Paulo seus in dash Copan, and you can see here I was going to stay for about, I don't know, 4 to 5 days. And the host was Judson and the co-host was Equipe. And so this is in Sao Paulo. It looks like this. So if you're looking at this, I'll show you some of the pictures. There you go. There you go. It's a very nice apartment with good views, but that is not the reason for this review. The problem was there was major construction going on in the apartment. Or not in the apartment, but in the building, which you'll see here in some of the videos that I'm putting together. So I want to put this together so anybody who's going there, make sure there's no construction. And also, the host was exceptionally unprofessional. I told him about the construction. He told me there's nothing they can do about it. And long story short is I asked for a refund. He said he's not going to give a refund, and I'd have to pay essentially. I think he said he'd refund the last night or two, and so I essentially, out of the 170 you're seeing here, my bill would come to 110, even though I only stayed for 12 hours. I arrived at 1 a.m., so I didn't see the construction on the building, and there was nothing going on during the night. And then when I woke up the next morning, I was woken up around 7 a.m. by this construction and decided to leave. And so I'm going to cut to some of those videos right now, and you'll be able to see what that looks like. But then when I asked for the refund, the host came to my room and essentially interrogated me and was trying to record me, and I'm like, look man, like there's construction going on at your apartment, this is not livable, and I just need a refund. There's no beef here, there's no issues, just please help me out. And so now he's telling that he's telling Airbnb that I took something from the apartment, and as you can see in these pictures, this is patently false. I'm a single American traveling in Brazil with a backpack. I have no interest in stealing from anybody's Airbnb, period. And you can see here from these photos, and I'm not sure how easy these are to see, so I'll zoom in. You can see there's not much in the apartment. You have a bed, you have a fan, you have a couch with some pillows, and you have a couple accoutrements, some things like a little plant here. These clothes, which I think are in the next, these weren't there. There was some towels, I believe, and but essentially, there's nothing in this apartment I could have possibly taken. Again, I have a backpack, and I have my laptop, and frankly, the last thing I want to do is get in trouble in Brazil when I just arrived here last week. So the fact that I'm being accused of this just goes to show the way the host is, and I'm gonna give you his Instagram. So if you're talking to this guy, just don't do business with these guys. They're clearly trying to pull something here. So anyways, check out the construction, and I never leave reviews, so that goes to show this was a horrible experience, despite the fact that the apartment was a nice apartment. So check this out. This is construction, and because the guest is an asshole, or not the guest, the host is an asshole, he comes to the door and he's basically like, what do you mean there's no noises? And I'm like, at the moment he showed up, there was not a noise. I guess they took a lunch break, but there's clearly noise. There's clearly construction. It comes in and it comes out, but it's disruptive and you can't sleep. Loud kind of jackhammering noises and pounding, so it's like, come on, man. Give me a break. One more time, just to make the point. I've been here. These videos are shot like in between like 20-minute periods, so they're just construction, man. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to get my money back. You can also hear the construction out here as well. So I don't think there's construction. I mean, why would that guy over there be just hanging off, I mean, yeah, there's no construction, guys. There's zero construction on this building, zero. Okay, so as you can see, there was a lot of construction, and just to kind of really just show why this is so absurd, you can see I have this pulled up. This is my conversation with support. And so what you can see here, let me move over my light source. What you can see here is that this guy is basically saying here, we spoke with the host and informed us that there was no noise in the location. And as you can see, there clearly was a lot of noise. So this guy's clearly just not telling the truth. We also investigated with the guests next door and also informed that there was no noise, as you claim. I mean, I just don't know what to say. Like what? The host informed us as well that there are missing items in the listing and would like them back. The host will be processing a resolution claim for the missing items. If not returned, a proper investigation will be done. So here's my response, which obviously I'm pretty livid about. It's absolutely absurd. I travel with a single backpack that is full. I'm an American citizen traveling in Brazil alone. Check all security cameras. I even recorded myself leaving the building, recording the apartment that shows the noise instruction. I mean, who that's going to take something from an apartment records them leaving the apartment with that object? And I literally have a backpack. So it's so patently false, and this guy is clearly trying to cover his trail by slinging mud in the opposite direction because he's clearly wrong and he's lying about it. So, in my opinion, is this guy, whoever's watching this at Airbnb and people watching it, this guy shouldn't have an Airbnb listing. He's unethical and he's not telling the truth. So, anyways, thanks for listening, guys. That's essentially it. So, thank you.